Are you an EMDR therapist working with children and adolescents and sometimes feel a little lacking on phase two, the preparation phase? Hi, I'm Jackie Flynn. I'm an EMDRIA approved consultant, a registered play therapist, and I'm also the creator of 8 phases of EMDR therapy with children and adolescents, integrating play therapy techniques. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to use my book, Animal Imagery, EMDR, Inner Resource Development. Now, I know a colleague of mine has a training coming out that goes way more in depth than this video will be able to touch on. So if you want to learn more, be sure to check out her training that I'll be joining her in. But for now, I wanted to get this information out there for those of you who have the book or want to get the book and want to know how to use it. So basically, this book is just a collection of a variety of images. And I chose the images very intentionally based on throughout the years I've worked with clients that share a common amount of strengths and challenges and can identify with many of the experiences that these animals experience. So we go through the pictures and we talk about the animals. We may do like playful stuff with the animals. We may move around like the animal, like an elephant, do the elephant in the room, or swim around like an octopus, or use a toy dolphin. We may make it out of clay. We're just really integrating that playful feel to it, can take it to a deeper level. But as we go through, we talk about the different animals, and I like to be as non-directive as possible in the beginning. And I would say, what's something as we get more into the directive piece? What's something about that animal that you feel like you're like? And they may say, well, I'm kind of like the octopus. I can do a lot of things. Hmm, you can do a lot of things. And a lot of times they'll just kind of be forthright. Yeah, I can play soccer. I can hang out with my friends. I made cupcakes with my mom. Or they may say, I can hide when I feel really scared. And then you may want to go further, say, I wonder what it's like to feel scared. And you could take that to different levels of what do you think it feels like in your body when you feel scared, and kind of move through that somatic piece. You can use this animal imagery throughout the course of EMDR therapy, not just in phase two. But with the octopus, they may go through it all and they may miss a key piece that I feel like they could identify with pretty strongly, that I feel like would be helpful in the later phases. So I may just say it outright and say, you know what, I just watched a video on an octopus and turns out they're really smart. This, in the video, this octopus, it was unscrewing the top of a jar and it escaped out all by itself. It's pretty smart. I remember during that first session when we were doing that greatness six activity, your mom was saying that you're pretty smart too. In fact, didn't you earn the honor roll last time or last year, or pull out some kind of example that strengthens that? And you could really kind of take that and run with it. Any pain points you can use for the targets when you're doing the assessment phase, and then when you're looking at in need of cognitive interweaves that possibly could be beneficial in phase four in the desensitization. And just a slight detour on the cognitive interweaves, I want you to be really sparing with them. When you need them, they can be hugely valuable, like when the client's looping or they feel stuck. But you want to try to let it come from the client as much as possible. You don't want to get in their way of reprocessing. So use it only when necessary. And then also, when you're in that phase five and you're doing the installation, you can bring in some of the strengths. Like if, the positive cognition is I am strong, say, yeah, can you remember, like you said, you're like that lion. You're feeling strong, just notice that. And you can even do the BLS with like the elephant trunk movement. Just get real creative based on whatever is there. So that's how I use this book in session, but there's so many different things that you can do. You can also look at which animals are nurturers, which one are like wisdom, and which one are like the protector figures. I love Laura Parnell's training on all of those attachment figures. So you could take that to a deeper level and have the animal represent attachment figures in people's lives. You can do so many different things with animals. So I hope that this really has some value to you. If you would like some help or you need some further support, just email me, Jackie at JackieFlynnConsulting.com, and I provide EMDR consultation for EMDR trained therapists, and I would love to work with you. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.